I'll be incredibly honest when I say that I'm quite hesitant in making this video. Mostly because, one, I don't really know how to approach it properly, and two, I don't really make drama content, but I've been following this for a few hours now, and felt like might as well make a video out of it, and see what people think of it, especially those not on Twitter, because I'm genuinely just curious. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday, Tectone made a tweet saying, if this post gets 2,000 likes, I will try Limbus Company. And as you can see, it easily reached that goal in just a few hours. Now, whether he'll actually do it or not, I'm not too sure. But what I am certain about that is that he will 100% make a video on all that. It has gone massive, with a lot of people giving responses to, with the majority being... yeah. I'm not surprised about that since it's Twitter. But what caused him to gain such an interest in the first place? Well, it comes after another creator, named Genocide, did a tier list ranking gacha games, and has Limbus at 10 out of 10. Tectone got some interest out of it, and was curious to see if he can play it in 2025. Take a listen to what he has to say.
I've only played a tiny bit, like did lots of rerolling, tried the tutorial, stuff like that. I've watched people play it, haven't played a ton, but I think that I respect the developers a ton and their previous games, and also what they do with Limbus Company, because it's more of a game that they tacked a gacha onto.
Yeah.
And you know what's really interesting? If you ever look at those gacha charts, that doesn't even tell half the picture. Bro, Steam, when there's a new update, that game's on Steam, right? It gets 70,000 concurrents. It'll be in the top 10 of Steam.
That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe I play Limbus.
I've only heard incredible things, like some of the best story, great strategy. Like its fan base loves the game, and they don't ever attack anyone. They just promote the game. It's like free promotion.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a tweet real quick. I'm gonna see if the Limbus Company community's out there.
Oh, they will be.
If this post gets 2,000 likes, I will try Limbus Company. All right, cool.
Yeah, so during that conversation, Techie posted a tweet, and as you can see, the post got a lot of people talking. Some are curious to see if he will like it, including myself. Others believe that he won't like it or even play the game. Two are even betting money on that. But the majority of replies and quote retweets are essentially seething right now, with things like, whoever are the people that got this post to 2k likes, I hope for your very downfall. The fandom is already filled with complete troglodytes. The last thing we need is more of them. Stay away. If we let this man reach the like goal, it'll be the end of all of us. No! Or, sir, another Guardian Zet has hit the Project Moon community. This one requires a bit of context. If you don't know, Zet is a VTuber who does content on Project Moon games. Or at least he did. I don't know how he is now. But a couple months ago, he had a bit of drama of not paying an artist for their VTuber model, essentially scamming them. But he also had drama of thinking that any race that is not white and or some Asians are subhuman. So take what you will from that. But that is just my summary of what I know. So if you want to know the full context, there's a video made by Sunil, made up talking about it. So watch that if you want to, in the link in the description. So yeah, that's something. There's also spoiler everything as soon as he installs the game to ruin all the fun he would have, which someone did. I'll censor that for the sake of others. Nobody fucking wants you here. Stop trying to spread your green aura, man. There are also these posts saying that he botted his own post. You cannot make this shit up. It's so obvious that he botted it. Likes was 900 a minute ago and bought a likes award. Now, to that I say, I've been there when the post was at 900 likes, and suddenly got to 2k, which personally, I don't want to say too much on that, but the chances are not low, I'll just say. But if they are actual people, then oh well. There are a lot more like that, but you get the point. So, on one hand, it's hilarious to see the community reacting in a way like it's their personal hell because Techie will try the game out and potentially not even play it again. But on the other, it's kind of sad to see that as well. As in how pathetic that makes the Project Moon community look, since it is just a vocal minority. Me personally, with how I've seen the community, for the most part, yeah, it's definitely something, since there are a lot of backseating and drama. There's a lot. But I think that there are other people, like Sunil or even Asgu, can talk more on that since they made content on Project Moon's shit longer than I have and can talk more on that topic. But me personally, I haven't interacted with the community long enough for myself to talk personally about that. Now, I'm still not finished on reading most of those since there are more to read, such as the It's Over Guys tree, which also have some people talking negatively about that. You can read some of those yourself if you want. Here is one of my favorites. Stop chasing me! Stop ruining my dreams! I go to Arknights, there's Tectone! I go to Genshin, there's Tectone! I go to HSR, there's Tectone! And now on my Limbus company! What the fuck? There's another one saying that he's not getting past 1-3, which I'll say possibly a joke post, with the responses also commenting on Techie not beating some things, like certain bosses or like. But there is one more saying, and I shit you not, it's probably very fucking hilarious. If #he gets to Limbus, I swear I'm dissing myself as far away as possible from the community. #he, yeah, #he. And to be sure, yes, this #he is #him. Yeah, it's right here. It's #him right here. Yeah. God, it's so pathetic. And I mean, it's just a person trying a fucking game. Not even actually playing it for a long time. He's just trying it for a day and make his opinion off of it. Like, God. And also, as said before, all of that will be covered by Tectone, showing how stupid this is. Fucking hell. And I'm not done. Now we're leaving Twitter. Even the Odyssey Had a Purpose subreddit are even ganging up on him. Fucking hell. Look at what a moderator at the subreddit it said. Quote, I'm leaving this up despite the reports because in my opinion, him potentially joining this community is a major concern. Hoping it doesn't happen or he gets skill filtered out early, but we should be ready for this if it does happen. A moderator said that. Like, fuck, man. Oh, and down in the replies, you will also find this as well. Take what you will from that. But now, let's talk on how I feel about Techie playing the game. I replied with it being honestly quite incredible in my opinion, and I don't think I'll be wrong on that. People said that Tectone liking a game that you like is equivalent to essentially being in the worst community possible. But truthfully, and honestly, I don't care. I've watched Techie and lurked on his streams from time to time ever since the Zet Drama. And I'll be honest, watching others that I like playing a game that I love is a very nice feeling to have, if he plays it in the first place. But as someone with over 200 hours in the game, I have to say that yes, Limbus is a good game, but it has a lot of flaws in it that are a detriment for it being a great game overall. For example, the poor tutorial and early game. The tutorial doesn't explain everything that the game has, such as what the statuses do, or even how to overclock Ego of all things. I didn't even know that it could be overclocked until Canto 5. Hell, I didn't even know what statuses like Rupture or Tremor did until I looked it up myself. Project Moon fixed the damn tutorial. Another problem the game has is a lack of content. There are really only 4 pieces of content that you can do. There's the story, which ends at Canto 7 as of right now, so it's not really permanent. There's Lux, which is really just farming for tickets and thread to upgrade the identities. Mirror Dungeons, which is Simuni if it was a lot more harder. And Refraction Railway, which is essentially MOC that you can only unlock once you complete the most recent chapter of the story. And that you do only once, potentially, since it changes once every few months. If you think about it, the only piece of content that provides said content is Mirror Dungeons. Lux is there just in case you have to farm, and farming is not really content, but a necessity. And I have to say that Mirror Dungeons is very good. I love Mirror Dungeons. I just hate doing it over and over and over again, every single week without variety. Like, to give an example, imagine in HSR there was Simulated Universe and nothing else. No MOC, no Apocalyptic Shadows, nothing. Just Simuni. And that's it. It's fucking torture. Hell, Hoyo already has that with Genshin for fuck's sake, with the Abyss. At least, I think it does. I haven't played it since Wuo was released, so yeah, that's something. Now, I could go on and on with the problems that this game has, such as why the fuck skipping on Lux costs you 2 times the stamina but only gives an extra half of the rewards. Why? I have no clue. But all in all, subjectively, I hope Techie enjoys playing the game, but objectively, yeah, this game is far too niche to get his proper attention. But hey, at least he'll probably try it once, and that's something. So, in conclusion, hopefully this is the only time I have to cover that, potentially. And also, the Twitter community fucking sucks. Check out my other shit, subscribe, I'm out.